Hey y'all, it's me. No, I'm not completely naked. I am wearing a towel. I just got out of the shower. So I had to put a filter on because I was just looking at myself and my face. You guys, this is going to be my first get ready with me video, and I am going to take the filter off. You guys are going to be scared. I'm having issues with my face right now because since I moved here, I guess my body's not used to the water, and then I got this like fungus on my face. Anyways, so I'm gonna start making content, right? What's the opposite of clean girl? Get ready with me. I'm like the complete opposite. It's like semi-clean, biker trash, blah blah blah. But still with a good heart, and I love Jesus. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is that my face, I already have like a small bit of rosacea, and I guess that's happened like as I've gotten older or whatnot. But since I moved here, I've acquired a little fungus on my face. So I've been using foot cream that has helped it quite a bit, substantially. But I'm going to take the filter off just so you could see. Anyways, I just got out of the shower. I'm going to do like my little face routine, which includes the freaking foot fungus cream. Sorry. and then I'll do my makeup. So anyways, here's to my first one. Okay, so don't be scared. I look like a demon. I know I do. Look at my eyes. Look at the... Maybe it's just the lighting. Let's try a different lighting. Yeah, no, still really bad. Anyways, this is my face. Since moving here, I've aged about 200 years. I'm immortal now. Obviously, my eyes, I look like a demon, but this is it. This is my face now. And I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on my health. I'm working on trying to lose weight. I'm working on this and other issues that I have. But I'm glad that I can share this with you because maybe some of you guys have tips and other things that I can do. I don't have that much money. As you guys know, I'm a single mom. But I make do with what I got. And I mean, I think that I'm rich in the sense that I have everything that I need. Anyways, back to my makeup. So I get out of the shower. This is normally what I do. I sit here on my bed. I'm not at a vanity. I don't sit at the vanity until I do my hair. So stick with me. Anyway, this, like I said, this is my first time doing it, so it got cut off because I went too long. So I'm still trying to figure it out. Anyways, this is what I use on my face. I put about a pea size. I put it all over my face. I looked it up. I have a typical pattern of what they call the butterfly effect, and it's like a mixture of the fungus is from overgrowth and yeast, and the foot cream is supposed to help it. Then I use a snail mucin. It looks really gross. It looks like little snot. I use that all over my face and my neck and my décolleté, and then I put it in the back of my hands. I was trying to say in my other video is that a lot of people, the way that you can tell an age of a woman is from her neck and the back of her hands, and of course her face, but the back of her hands. And I like to think that I actually have super young hands. My neck, my chin, there's like too many chins there. I'm trying to lose weight. You know what I mean? My face, that's just how old I am, guys. I'm in my 40s. I mean, I've got, my skin isn't the greatest. I have a little bit of melasma here. I have under eye issues. I'm working on it. I'm working on my face, and I'm working on other stuff. I think as soon as I lose weight, my 10 chins will go away. Let's hope. Next, I use this dewy drop stuff. It's like a mixture between like a serum and a lotion, and it's for that like extra hydration. It's a moisturizer. It's to give you that dewy effect, which I think makes people look youthful. Don't come at me. I got this at Five Below. Like I said, I'm balling on a budget here, so I make do with what I got, and I'm happy with what I got. Just put it on, and it does kind of give a nice little shine. I like to put it everywhere. it does give that kind of dewy effect, which I love. I think that's really, this is like the cleanest clean girl whatever that I like. I love a dewy, fresh, supple face. Next, I put on, and you know what, you guys are probably going to come at me at some point. I'm sure you are. I do a lot of things ass backwards. Like, I've seen a lot of makeup content creators, and they put like their eyeshadow on first. Well, I'm from the 80s, late 80s. Well, I'm from the 80s, 90s era where, I mean, literally you would take makeup and just use your hands. So I do things a little bit backwards. It works for me. Man, this is bothering my head. Okay. Anyways, it works for me, and I like the way my makeup looks whenever I do it like that. So let me know if you also do things a little bit backwards than makeup content creators. Again, it got cut off because I don't know how to time myself correctly. This is what I put on my under eyes, and I use it as a primer. It's just the Wet n Wild Incognito. Okay, I am gonna Incognito. Sorry. Yeah. Anyways, I put that here. That's what I'm doing. And I like to focus on my eyes just because I think that's like, I guess, my most well-known feature that I have on my face anyway. Okay, so I just blend it out with a big sponge, and I know my sponge looks dirty. Sorry, it is probably. And then I do that, and then as you can see, there's little spots on my face that I blend out too. I know it looks scary, but this is what it looks like blended or semi-blended. You can still see a lot of redness. I don't normally tend to do a lot of foundation. If I do, it's like very rare that I do, and I use this True Match. I'm not going to do foundation tonight just because my face needs a little bit of a rest, and I'm just going to focus on the eyes like I normally do. So concealer, and then I just start with eyeshadow. I don't really know what I'm wearing tonight. I'm going to try on like 5,000 outfits like I normally do because I'm overweight and nothing seems to fit right. However, I did buy some cute jeans, and I wore them last week. I bought 2 pairs of new jeans, and I wore them last week. So you guys are also going to help me get dressed, figure out what I'm going to wear. Anyways, I have this palette that I love. I especially love this color right here, but sometimes I use these dark colors to give me a smoky eye. So I think, and normally I wear my yellow tinted glasses everywhere, so I think I am just going to, you know what, maybe I'll do a smoky eye. Why not, right? Okay, so I guess I am going to do a little bit of a smoky eye. I'm going to use this base color right here, and I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid. And like I said, I use a small mirror because I can't see very far. I don't know what kind of brush this is, you guys. It was from whenever I sold Unique. Anyways, I need to stop saying but I put this kind of flesh tone, brownish fawn flesh tone color all over. Smoke it just a little bit above my crease. That looks pretty good. And don't forget, your makeup always looks better with filters. Just saying, it does. Then I'm gonna go with this Real Dark Chocolate. You guys, these are super pigmented, and they're only like $2 or $3. I don't know, they're like $2. Anyways, Wet n Wild. This is the dark brown that I'm using, and it is super pigmented, so you don't need a lot. Blow on it, and I'm just gonna go inside my crease here. I like to focus on the outside of my eyes. Looks like I'm gonna go over time again, but I'm gonna do that, and then I'll come back and show you the outcome. Anyways, as you can see, I'm really just focusing on the corners here. And you'll see, I'm going to smoke it out a little bit more so it's not so stark right there in the corner. But I'm just going to do this other side really quickly. And For those of you who don't know, you guys are probably like, oh my God, why is she doing her makeup so fast? How is she doing it that fast? I couldn't do it that blah, 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 blah. I used to be a makeup artist for like, I don't know, my whole life. I'm still kind of a makeup artist and still do projects on the side. But I was a makeup artist for most of my life. I really wanted to be, you know, like a famous makeup artist whenever I was younger. And then I got pretty good at it and went up there with a couple of companies. And then I was just like, yeah, this isn't over it. I'm over the salon scene. Anyway, not to brag, but I'm pretty fast with makeup. A lot of people see me do my eyeliner and they're like, what the hell? But I'm pretty fast. So this is what that little chocolate brown looks like. And then as you can see here, I'm just going to smoke it with a bigger, fatter brush. And don't come for me at my brushes. I've had them for basically my whole life and they look like crap. One of my brushes, my dog literally just sat there and chewed on. And that's this one. It's my favorite brush. Anyway, that's the brush that I'm using to smoke this shit out. Okay. And then that's what you should be left with right there. See? Easy peasy Japanese. You just slap it on and smoke it around. That's okay. Okay, bye. Here, well, I was going to say, let me finish, but I guess you guys kind of want to see the way that I do it. So, there's that. There you go. So, okay, so next we're going to take, literally all of my makeup is like Wet n Wild or LA Colors. I spend a lot of money normally, typically on mascara, foundation if I do use it, and I was gonna say lips, but no, my favorite colors for my lips is from Wet n Wild. My favorite red is from Wet n Wild, and then no, everything else. Mascara is like where I spend the most money. That's normal for me. $14 is expensive to me. But anyways, I got this other mascara from the dollar store or something like that, this one, and I've been loving it. It works amazing. Okay, so Wet n Wild, I use the felt tip to do my eyeliner. And before, whenever I was younger, I used to go all the way across just because I had the eyelids for it. But as I've gotten older, let me relax my face, you'll see. As I've gotten older, I kind of have a heavy lid. I didn't used to really have this much of a heavy lid before. So this is what I look like, and as you can tell, I have one eye bigger than the other. I also have cross-eyed. I don't know if you guys will see it. Anyways, I'm sure you've seen it in my pictures. But anyway, I used to do eyeliner all the way across because it kind of just gave me that doe look that I liked and that rockabilly look whenever I was like stuck in the rockabilly days. Now I don't anymore. I just literally focus on the corners of my eyes. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I just start kind of halfway and you guys are going to be like, holy shit, that's a lot of eyeliner. But you'll see for my huge buggy eyes, it's really not that much, guys. It's really not. It just goes along with how big my eye area is, my eyeball, and the shape of my eye, or what I want the shape of my eye, I guess, to look like. Then that's it. That's it. That's it. And let me do the other side. Okay, now that we have our eyeliner done, they might not be exactly the same. Nobody gives a shit. You're gonna put your mascara on anyways. Mine are really not the same today. Normally I do a little bit better. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw this mascara on. And you know what, before I do that, I actually am with the rest of the eyeshadow that I used at the top. I'm just gonna put a little bit at the bottom here, just because I do kind of want that smokier look. A little bit at the bottom. And that kind of frames my eyes a little bit more. Let's see. What can I do to fix my eyeliner? No, you know what? At this point, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna wear my glasses anyways. This is, before I used to sit there and go like, is my eyebrow the same? Now I'm just like, whatever. Stop looking at me. Anyway, if you don't like it, if you don't like lopsided eyebrows and eyeliner, then just stop looking at me. I'm gonna do my my mascara. And this time, before, whenever, like I was saying before, I used to really focus on my corners real thick, the inside thin. Now I really like to do the full. I used to only focus on the corners of my eyes with mascara. And now I love to do like the full, kind of like the wispy doll eye. Yes, these are my natural lashes. They're very sparse, but they're super long. And I'm kind of proud of those. I mean, I don't know how to... Okay, well, whatever. I'm proud of how long my eyelashes are. But... And that's just genetics. I think my dad has super long eyelashes. But... That's it. I do about, I don't know, 5 coats, 10 coats, however many coats to make them look dark and thick. I like them dark and thick. And not clumped together. So then I let it dry. I do this eye. See, I don't know if it's focusing. I'll do this eye while that eye dries, and then I'll switch like back and forth a couple of times, and then I'll do the bottom. That's it. My eyes are done. Just kidding. Most important part of my entire life is always going to be my eyebrows. I really want to insert a picture of me whenever I was younger. Right now, bam, to show you how I used to do my eyebrows. I used to have no eyebrows. I used to shave them completely off, and then I would just do 2 little lines like this to make me look evil, like the fruits of the dill. But I don't do that anymore, and I've tried to grow my eyebrows back. This is what I get. Little faint baby hairs. So mama's got to put some eyebrows on because I ain't going anywhere without these brows. So let me show you what I do. Let me show you how I do it. You see this tiny little stick? You use this tiny little stick until there is no more tiny little stick. And then you go and buy another tiny little stick. And then you go buy another larger stick and use it. This is my favorite eyebrows. It's Maybelline. It's the old-timey ghetto one that you used to light with the lighter to do your under eyes and your eyeliner and your eyebrows and your lip liner and everything else. These are my favorite because I believe that they're like waterproof or waterproof-esque. So if you're sweating or if you have a greasy little forehead like me, then they don't really go anywhere. And the texture of it whenever you're putting it on is real sticky. I love it. Like it's like real, I don't know, hard and tight and sticky. So it kind of shapes your eyebrows too. So I know a lot of y'all that love you guys like always heart my pictures and stuff like that. And comment on my eyebrows like, surprise, I have no eyebrows. Number one, this is just them. This tiny little peach fuzz, that's it. And then what I do is this, you'll see. So I start with a line kind of underneath my brow. That's already pissing me off. It's already too thick, but okay, a line. And you guys are gonna be like, holy shit, that's too much. Yeah, it is. It is too much. And what? And what of it? Just kidding, that's it. Okay, now that I have kind of like a little sketch of what I want my eyebrows to look like, I do one at a time. Do I do one at a time? Yeah, I do one at a time. So it's like a little open, I don't know if you can see. Maybe I should clean off my mirror or my phone a little bit more. But this is what it looks like. It looks like a little open space. Then what I do is I like to get real chola with it. And I like to take that dark brown eyeshadow. I either like this one or I have, I don't know what brand this is, guys. It's from BoxyCharm. I can't remember who gave this to me. There's like a really, really dark brownish black that I like to use, and I put it on this little tiny angle brush that I've had for about 35 years, and I barely tap it on there. You guys, I'm sure you've seen people do this online, or you used to see people do this online, and now they're doing like clean girl aesthetic. No, I'm still in my chola eyebrow aesthetic. So anyways, I focus whenever I have my brush loaded, I focus first on the outside, and then I use my finger. I go like this, make the wings, make the end a little bit longer, and I'll clean that up. I focus there first, and then I kind of clean my brush off. I'll use a towel or something to do that, and then I just barely touch this part. I go up and out, and then I kind of flatten the brush and go a little bit thicker because I like the look of it to be kind of tapered off and to be lighter here, like an ombre eyebrow. And then that's literally it. That's it. There's your eyebrow. Congratulations. Okay, the chola eyebrows have commenced. Beautiful chola eyebrows. Remember, they're cousins, not sisters, or whatever she said about it. But that's it. My eyes are done. This is all I'm doing. This is all I'm going to do for tonight. I should probably make my eyeshadow a little bit darker, but I'm not, because I'm going to wear my yellow tinted glasses. Anyways, I have some blush that a long time ago, whenever I was trying to create my own makeup brand, this was it. I still use it, and I don't give a shit. It's still very pigmented. It still works great, and it used to be my favorite brand because it was my brand. Anyway, I take a little tiny bit of blush. Remember, I have no foundation on, but that's okay because the redness kind of goes with the look that I'm going for. The look that I'm going for, if you couldn't tell already, is like a mix between like 70s Chola California Chola and 70s biker, you know, do you get it or no? Let me know if you get it. Anyways, I use a little bit of orange. That's like my thing right now, and baby pink. And then I just add on to the redness that I have, honestly. I put it there and there. And that's it. Now I have cheeks. And then I use this ColourPop. You guys, like I said, it's not Clean Girl Aesthetic. This shit's in my makeup bag. Sorry, it's dirty looking. I use this ColourPop highlighter, which is this like, I don't know, it's like a nude color and then mixed with like a shell color. I mix 3 colors together, and then I put here. You see? And then that's it. Here. And then I do a little on my schnoz. That's it. That's my idea of clean girl makeup. This is what it looks like with the filter, by the way. It's super cute. I don't normally do my lips until I brush my teeth, until I'm done with my hair and I brush my teeth. So let's get started on the hair. Okay, now it's time to do my hair, and don't come at me because my room is a mess, just in case you see little glimpses of it. I do currently need a haircut, but I am just gonna work with what I got. Something about this lighting, this is no filter, guys. I don't have a filter on my face. Obviously, whatever the hell that bump is, it's like more prominent. But what is up with the lighting? Why does my makeup look good? Anyway, so to do my hair, I normally use this thing. It spins, and it does like 5 things in one. So I used to have super long hair with like little to no layers in it, and then I started getting layers, and then I started like kind of learning how to blow dry my hair with an actual blow dryer and a brush, and that's too hard for me because I have little tiny T-Rex arms and it just takes too long. My hair is not even that thick. It looks thick, but it's not. I don't have that thick of hair. It's just a lot of curly, coarse. Yes, I'm opening a beer for this. So anyways, I use this. I spray a little bit of this sometimes. I don't even do it all the time. It's like something that I got from the dollar store that I saw on TikTok, not TikTok, Instagram, that the girls are comparing it to the expensive ones. What is it called? I don't know, the dupe for it. So I use a little bit of that. Sometimes I don't like to use a lot of it because I don't like for my hair to be weighed down. I like it to be like full whenever I blow dry it. And the way that this blow dryer is that sometimes it kind of gives you a little bit of a smoother look. Anyways, just for reference, I'm going to come back, but just for reference, I pull all of this top part of my head forward and I blow dry it backwards, and then I over direct, and then I do the same thing for the side so that it can get kind of wingy, and then I curl it. So let me do this and then I will get back to you.
Okay, let's just try this.
Okay, as y'all know that I just washed my hair, and then I blow dried it. Well, it's too slippery whenever you do the blow dryer and whenever you do that little process. So, as you can tell, I need a haircut really bad. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my bangs. I look like Mo right now, but I just took some dry shampoo so that I could give it some texture, so that whenever I do curl my bangs, there's a little bit more grip. And then I'm going to put it up kind of like the way that I was showing you guys. And if you need a full hair tutorial, I'll do that at another time. But I'm still doing like the get ready with me. So let me do my hair and I'll be right back. something at my eye. Here. One more thing that I forgot to mention, that I stink really bad normally. Whenever I take a shower, even right after I take a shower, my armpits smell. I just have I don't know, I just stink. My pH is just off or something like that. So I stopped using aluminum deodorant, and then I still stunk. I started using this. Again, I'm not sponsored or anything. Now I smell amazing, just saying. Okay, so hair is done. This is probably going to be the most embarrassing part of this video, is that my weight is not where I want it to be, of course. Anyways, I'm 4'10", I'm about 189 pounds. I can fluctuate from a 14 to an 18. I just bought these pants that I was so excited about, and I don't know why I'm super bloated today, but I am a mom with an apron belly. Obviously, these pants are from Torrid. They're really cute, and I got them because I thought it would look kind of rock and roll, but I just look, I don't know, maybe it's just this angle, but I just feel like I look, and maybe I have body dysmorphia in the opposite way, like where I think that I'm skinnier than I am, because I probably look the same as I always do, but I don't feel like I look the same. I feel like I look bigger. Anyway, this is option number 1, and I was going to wear this with maybe a belt and some clogs, and I'm not feeling it. This is option number 2. It's just a simple little black dress. I cut the neck off because for my body type, I have like an apple body type. They say that, you know, like your chest and your décolleté look better if it's elongated. So this is option number 2. It's really short. I might wear shorts underneath it with my cute clogs, and I'll show you my clogs in a little bit, but this is option number 2. It's from Old Navy. It's just an old dress that I found at the thrift store. I cut the neck off. Option number 2. And I might even wear tights underneath it. It looks cute with tights. Okay, this is option number 3. This is a cute crop top. It didn't used to be a crop top. I cut it. Again, these pants are from Torrid. They're size 16, I think. They're super cute. They're bell bottoms. Again, I don't like all this. So maybe if I try it on with the peplum top. Let's try that. And last but not least, this is the peplum top. Again with the bell bottoms and my clogs. I think this is actually really cute. Of course, I'm going to take the bra straps down. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I'm fat and I need help, guys. Anyways, so this is the last look. I think this is actually the one I'm going to go with, but I'm not sure. So stay tuned, maybe a part 2, and see what I'm wearing. Thanks, guys. Bye. Okay, so hair is done. This is probably going to be the most embarrassing part of this video, is that my weight is not where I want it to be, of course. Anyways, I'm 4'10", I'm about 189 pounds. I can fluctuate from a 14 to an 18. I just bought these pants that I was so excited about, and I don't know why I'm super bloated today, but I am a mom with an apron belly. Obviously, these pants are from Torrid. They're really cute, and I got them because I thought it would look kind of rock and roll, but I just look, I don't know, maybe it's just this angle, but I just feel like I look, and maybe I have body dysmorphia in the opposite way, like where I think that I'm skinnier than I am, because I probably look the same as I always do, but I don't feel like I look the same. I feel like I look bigger. Anyway, this is option number 1, and I was going to wear this with maybe a belt and some clogs, and I'm not feeling it. This is option number 2. It's just a simple little black dress. I cut the neck off because for my body type, I have like an apple body type. They say that, you know, like your chest and your décolleté look better if it's elongated. So this is option number 2. It's really short. I might wear shorts underneath it with my cute clogs, and I'll show you my clogs in a little bit, but this is option number 2. It's from Old Navy. It's just an old dress that I found at the thrift store. I cut the neck off. Option number 2. And I might even wear tights underneath it. It looks cute with tights. Okay, this is option number 3. This is a cute crop top. It didn't used to be a crop top. I cut it. Again, these pants are from Torrid. They're size 16, I think. They're super cute. They're bell bottoms. Again, I don't like all this. So maybe if I try it on with the peplum top. Let's try that. And last but not least, this is the peplum top. Again with the bell bottoms and my clogs. I think this is actually really cute. Of course, I'm going to take the bra straps down. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I'm fat and I need help, guys. Anyways, so this is the last look. I think this is actually the one I'm going to go with, but I'm not sure. So stay tuned, maybe a part 2, and see what I'm wearing. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hi, y'all. I'm back. Y'all know damn well there wasn't going to be a part 2. Anyways, this is the final outfit. Of course, I'm not going to wear that shit that I tried on. It's not me. So what is me is comfort and tights. I just wear tights all the damn time. So this is it. I'm just going to wear this and I look like a little dumpling because I always look like a little dumpling. So just going to get used to it. I'm rocking the shades like I always do. I changed my hair a little bit. It was just too flat for me. And then these are my cutie girl clogs. They're from Corky's. I'm going to give a shout out to them because I'm obsessed. I'm never wearing a different shoe again. This is my second pair. These are my favorite shoes. They're awesome. I put some lips on, brushed my teeth, and I got another beer. And those are my earrings, this is my jewelry that I always wear. You know, I'm a creature of habit. That's it. That's it. If you guys want to see anything else, let me know. Share, like, subscribe, whatever else. And send me some stars if you want to. Okay, bye, guys.